Welcome, guys, to the Veracity Markets Podcast. Veracity Markets is a financial services provider under the FSP number FSP 4701. Online trading consists of complex products and are traded on margin. The contents of this video are for educational purposes only. So, today, we have the energetic, the driven, the passionate CEO of Boss Lady Networks. She founded Boss Lady Networks in 2014 and since then has grown from strength to strength with a company now offering a variety of services from signals to account management. She's passionate not just about teaching people to navigate the financial markets, but also empowering women to take control of their futures using the financial markets. Introducing the beautiful, the gorgeous Mimi Mahlangu.
Thank you.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be here. I'm so honored to be featured here. Yeah.
So, Mimi, we met for the first time at our Women's Day event.
Yes.
It's about 2 weeks ago, right?
Yes.
And we started having a conversation in regards to your company, which is Boss Lady Networks.
Yes.
So, what was the inspiration behind Boss Lady Networks? What is the big idea which made you say, I need to get into this and I need to start this?
Being introduced to the Forex markets, you can see the ups and downs that we face, especially as women in this industry. And I thought, okay, fine, let me just come out and be transparent with this industry and give 100% transparency when it comes to information, full information. So I said, okay, I'm going to create this network of women and we're going to introduce streams of income. So my streams of income, 10 of them are based on Forex trading. Okay. So, it's a very big, very beautiful, challenging, emotional industry. And when you have a support system, when it comes to a network like my company, you get to find more information. You get to be relaxed. We get to do everything for you and you just relax and you in this beautiful network introduced to a global market, that's 5 trillion.
Wow, yeah. It's a big market. So everyone
it's a
everyone
very,
can
very,
be
very big market. Yeah. 5 trillion in dollars. So that's the reason I actually started Boss Lady Network. And the reason I described it as network was for me to just network with different ladies in different businesses. So I didn't want to strictly focus on Forex. So we in property, we in oils, we in trucking, we in a lot of networks. Yeah. Okay. But Forex is the main income source.
Okay. Yeah. And is it only open to women traders or women in business?
No, I've got male followers, I've got male clients, and I know it, because the company is called Boss Lady, so automatically people will like, no, it's accommodating women only. We've got a lot of male traders who are following us, who are following our analysis on a daily basis, who are linked into our account management. Yeah. Okay. So yeah.
And where did the name come from, Boss Lady? Because you could have called it Wonder Woman, Superwoman. Where did Boss Lady come from?
Boss Lady, honestly speaking, it's my aunt. My aunt used to call me Boss Lady.
Okay.
Yeah, so when she was saying Boss Lady, Boss Lady, Boss Lady, Boss Lady, okay, fine. I'm going to name my company Boss Lady, and at the end is going to be network.
Okay. So you ran with it. So for someone who doesn't know Mimi and they're seeing you for the first time, tell us, who is Mimi? How did you get started in the financial markets?
Wow, Mimi.
Whenever Mimi wakes up in the morning, what makes her tick? What makes her get out of bed?
Oh my God. Mimi is let me describe her. She's very hungry for success in all areas of her life. She gives it 100%. She gives it 200%. She's very hard driven. When I first heard about Forex, I was like, what? Is this possible? Can I really make money using my phone?
Yeah.
I've got a recruitment agency. So one of my clients came in to look for a nanny and she was so young, driving a Porsche. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Tell me what are you doing? Is this a bachelor, a PhD? What is it? Like, no, I'm doing Forex. I'm like, what is that? And she's like, no, we're buying currencies online. What is that? She was like, it was like Chinese language for me.
Yeah.
Like, no, you guys don't watch the part at the end of the news.
Yeah.
They say euro up, oil down, gold. I'm like, we grew up.
Yeah.
That section, we go and fill up water or drink water so that we can watch Generations at 8:00.
That's true. Yeah.
So she's like, that part, that's where we make money.
Okay.
And I'm like, tell me more. And they're like, no, I'm inviting you to a seminar at Centurion. And I went there, my life changed till today. 7 years later, I'm owning a company. I'm an analyst. I give people signals. I manage people's accounts. This industry is just too massive for me, and I could have kept this to myself.
Yeah.
But I chose to share this. Like, South Africans, hello, we make money online. And today it's Bitcoin, it's Forex, it's currencies. It's just too massive. There's no limitation with this industry. And I'm looking forward to greater things, bigger things, especially for the next generation, to tell them that I actually wake up in the morning and I meditate. You need to meditate, especially if you're not going to work for someone. I meditate and I just open my phone and I make money. That's it.
That's amazing. And it's crazy how financial markets have evolved because, a couple of years ago, Bitcoin wasn't a thing, right?
True.
So there's always something new coming up.
True.
Now we've got NFTs, which are a thing now. How important do you think it is to continuously be learning new skills in this market?
It is, because, some people, they think that having that one strategy skill is going to secure you. Yeah. I like to say to traders, you must explore other skills. You must explore other analysis. You must explore other strategies. I was one person when it came to Bitcoin. I didn't want to hear anything. I thought, oh no, Bitcoin is just going to run with my money. Yeah. Look at it today. I mean, we're using it for payment gadgets. I mean, it's just amazing. Yeah. I'm in Bitcoin. I'm not going to limit myself. So I feel that we need to have trainings. We need to have analysis every single month. You just need to involve yourself so that you can enhance, because this is a very big market. You can't say, I've got 10 years experience and I know, so you need to always increase your mindset when it comes to this industry. Yeah.
And 7 years in the industry is a long time, because a lot of people after the first year, or sometimes after the first 2 years, they give up.
It's true.
And I think the first year and 2 years is hard, because it's
very hard.
It's a big learning curve.
Yeah.
You're probably going to make a lot of losses. You're going to blow accounts in those first 2 years. What made you, even after the first 2 years, say, actually, you know what, I've been through a hard time, but I'm still going to keep pushing?
Hence I'm saying my hunger was just different when it came to this industry. I didn't see I saw a bigger vision when it came to trading. I was not going to be this trader where I'm losing and I'm going to lose trades, and at the end of the day I'm going to give up. When I lose, I always have this mentality, I'm going to get my money back.
Okay.
So even if this can be a bad week, 2 weeks can be a bad week, 3 weeks, I'm going to get my money back. Yeah. So that's where the applying of skills comes in. You're going to find new strategies. Okay, this strategy is not working for you, boss lady. Let's go to another strategy. That's when you actually learn from your mentors. That's when you find out what are other people doing. Don't stick with one strategy. Don't stick with that mindset of saying, no, I've lost, I'm giving up, this is a scam. Oh, darling, this industry is not a scam. This is for real, because every day currencies are exchanging. And I think until Jesus comes back, trading is not going anywhere.
I like what you said there in regards to even if you have a bad day or if you have a bad week, that bad week or that bad day doesn't define you in regards to saying that, well, because I lost money this week, well, I'm a failure and trading doesn't work. Like, I'm going to write off this week, because everyone goes through periods where and every strategy has losing streaks.
It has,
right? Good example. This week I was looking for buys in the Euro USD.
And it went
and it's just been going down like mine. And I've had weeks like that where my analysis, where I thought I should have been right, and I was wrong. Does it mean my strategy doesn't work?
No.
It just means that the market did what the market did.
Yes.
Because no one person can control the market.
That's true.
So I like what you said, that you actually use those failures almost as learning curves.
Yes.
Right. And
you learn.
So for new traders who are trying to say, okay, well, I hear what you say, Mimi, but I just want to make money. I just want to, yes, I don't want to learn. I just want to come in and, you know, I saw the other guy with the Lamborghini the other day. I also want the Lamborghini. What did you say to that guy who's not saying, okay, I just want the Lamborghini or the Ferrari?
You know, we get into this industry with the same mindset. We want to make money. I want to make 1 million a day.
Yeah.
You know, realistically speaking, no, it's not like that. That's why most people, they fail. And after failing, they lose hope.
Yeah.
You understand? So for me, this is not a quick, a get rich quick scheme.
Yeah.
This is, for me, it's a business. It's something that I'm passionate about.
Yeah.
So hence I'm saying, even if you strike me down or the market strikes me down, I always come back up. You understand? So they must look at it long term. Let it be a business. Let it be a side hustle. You know, every business, when you open it, it just doesn't go boom. Yeah. You have to put on effort. You have to put in hard work, your time, learning, your target market, everything. So same thing applies with Forex. You know, don't get in with that mentality that I'm going to trade NAS in 2 weeks' time, I'm going to be a millionaire. That's why most youth people, they get disappointed. And then after that, they lose hope. And then they start saying this industry is a scam. So we're trying to be as transparent as possible, you know. Put in your capital, your risk ratio, calculate it, everything. We try to give as much information as possible. But at the end of the day, it's up to you if you're going to embrace the information and not go through the mistakes that we went through. I mean, we went through a lot of mistakes, you know. I got scammed. Yeah. That thing still hates me, but
I think we all went through that.
Thank God I got scammed because I don't think I would be here.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, I don't know if the person who scammed me will be watching, but I always said one day I'm going to get interviewed and I'm going to say, thank you for scamming me that 500,000, because if you didn't, 500,000.
Wow. Okay. I was expecting 500 rands.
500,000 rands, and oh my word, I always, even my brothers, my cousins, they were like, Mimi, after that scamming, I was never the same person, because I stood and was like, no, if he can scam me 500,000, such a huge amount, without any fear, then most people are going to lose from him. So I'm like, no. That's when First Lady started. I was like, no, I'm going to create a network and I'm going to be so transparent, because this is a beautiful industry, and I'm going to stop being lazy, stop giving people my money, and actually learn and analyze for myself. And here I am today.
So how did the scam work? Because 500,000
I know
is a big amount. You know, if it was 500 rand, even 5,000, you could write it off and say, you know what?
I know. He was working with, there's a broker and a liquidator, right? Yeah. So he was saying, no, he's not using a broker. He's using straight liquidate. He's got a liquidator's license. Yeah. And I was so puzzled, you know. I remember just depositing and I was like, wow, okay, I'm doing this. Yeah. Yeah. And after 2 weeks, no, the liquidator is closed down. Oh, wow. No, the brokers are doing this. I'm like, but we didn't include brokers. Which brokers are you talking about? She mentioned international brokers. He mentioned international. I'm like, oh, God, I've been scammed. Yeah. I'm gone. You know, took him to police station, went to court, till today.
And how was that feeling when you decided? Because I think you made a decision, like, you know what? Going forward, the person who needs to manage my money is me. And you almost took responsibility for your trading and for your decisions. Yeah. And I think we all go through that as traders. Like, the only person who needs to be responsible has to be me. Yeah. And for you, what was that moment like, and how did it change your trading when you actually took responsibility for your trading?
It changed a lot. Hence, I'm saying, if it wasn't for that experience, I don't think I would be here today. You know, I had to decide, Mimi, you're going to learn. You're going to find out about this industry. You want to give yourself time to introduce yourself to certain strategies. You're going to take time to learn. And I did. You know, I got mentorship from Dubai. I was so blessed. My mentor stays in Dubai. And till today, you know, he was like, how do you deposit such a huge amount to someone else's account, a bank account? Yeah. That is it's not how this game works, you know? And Yeah. But today I'm so happy. You know why?
Yeah.
We've got Veracity Markets. You can deposit your trading account and link with me. There is no need for you to give me any money. Do you understand?
Yeah.
If you want to follow my trades, you follow my trade using that. You understand?
Yeah.
I don't take anyone's money.
Okay.
So that is the education that we need to actually grow upon, because if you're going to take 10,000 and put it into someone else's account, already you've lost, because you've lost that power over your money.
That is true.
Yeah.
So is it safe to say that you've made your 500,000 back multiple times? Multiple times. Right.
I have. Life is so ironic because, sometimes you think, life has really kicked me down, but to find out that there's better things for you.
Yeah.
When you stand up and say, no, I'm not going to be defeated by this guy. I'm not going to be defeated. I'm going to change this industry and I'm going to be the best.
Yeah.
And every day I woke up with that. I'm going to be the best. And I worked hard and I'm here.
That's great.
I'm here and I love Forex. I call myself a global market analyst.
Yeah.
Just gave myself that name, global market analyst, and I enjoy it. And if it wasn't for that experience, so I thank him for that. Because even if I can see him, I will say thank you, because now I'm Boss Lady Network, and the future of this network is going to be so amazing.
Yeah,
that's all because of you.
That's actually a great story.
Yes.
So through Boss Lady, you've probably also seen other women.
Yes.
Also kind of start where you started off.
True.
And almost because you went through that pain.
Yeah.
And you're like, no, don't do this. Actually, the right way to do it is this.
True.
So how does it make you feel when you actually see other women almost taking control of their futures through the markets?
It's a good feeling. Us as women, we are called Izimbogoto. We are so powerful. We multitask a lot. Marriage, relationship, children. We change characters. I change, I think 8 characters a day.
Wow. Okay.
I'm a mother. I'm a teacher. I'm a nanny. I'm a trader. I'm an analyst. I speak to clients on the phone. I'm a sales consultant. When you're with Boss Lady Network, this and this. So, when I see other women enhance in this industry, it just warms my heart, because for me, it's like creating that space of being a stay-at-home mom. Who doesn't want that? You wake up in the morning, you take your kids to school, you come back, you sit on your laptop and you trade. You fetch them back from school, you become a wife, you become a chef. You're not limited. You are unlimited in this industry. And that is what I've always wanted to create: financial prosperity, financial freedom for women around South Africa and around the globe, because I have international clients.
Yeah. That's great. It's such an interesting story, because with trading in specific, right?
Yeah.
People think that, oh my gosh, you need this huge setup and you need to have 10 screens and whatnot. Where ultimately what you need is, firstly, you need an internet connection.
True.
And a laptop or a phone, depending on how you're trading, right?
Yeah.
And don't you think it's so crazy how the internet has changed things, where before we needed these huge setups, but now it's a laptop and an internet connection.
That's it.
And you don't even need to be, you can be global, like you said.
Yes.
You can be in a beach in Bali, you can be in an office in Johannesburg, but you can almost make money from anywhere and almost at any time.
Yes,
right?
That's true.
So the internet's been great in that revolution, but what would you say to people now? Like, okay, well, I hear all of that, but I still can't find the right information, because I go on to YouTube and someone is talking about Fibonacci, the next guy is talking about scalping. What's the right way to actually get started in the industry when it comes to education?
For me, I always say, for me, it was a blessed, let me say, way, because I got to interact with my mentor. And after interacting with him, I saw that, okay, fine. In this industry, you really need someone who's more experienced than you, someone who's been in the game, someone who's already trading, someone honest. Yeah. Someone very honest, because online YouTube, you find all of those scammers there. So find a mentor that you're comfortable with.
Yeah.
Find a mentor that you're going to be transparent with. Find a mentor that you're going to learn from, because as Forex traders, we always have that thing, no, I know the setup, so I don't need my mentor anymore. You know, find that mentor you're going to stick with and learn from that, from the mentor. You understand? And when I talk about learning and growth, I mean, even Veracity Markets at this stage, you know, you guys are already giving, you know, basic information. That basic information with Forex, at the end of the day, it can help. You know, it helps a lot of clients. So for me, just go and find a mentor and find an honest broker and start your journey.
Now let's talk about honest brokers, because obviously when Veracity Markets started, you were probably one of our first female clients to come on board, and you also came on board with quite a few other clients. Right. So what made you choose Veracity Markets? Like, what stood out for you at Veracity Markets?
For me, you know, it's the face behind. Let me just be honest. Shelley, as I said, I've known Shelley for 4 years and I've never met her until currently, like this year. Okay. We spoke on the phone, and when she said she's going to Veracity Markets, I'm like, Shelley, do you really want me to take that risk? It's like, I am assuring you this is going to be very good for you. I'm like, okay, give me a day or two. But already she was 10 steps, you know? And she already prepared an account, a package. Like, who could say no to this, you know? And the Veracity Markets, you know, when I started, I was a little bit, I was confused a little bit, because it's a South African brand. You guys have started, and here I am, I'm taking my clients to you guys. But right now, oh my God, the growth is so massive. The technology is so massive. Everything about you guys is just too massive. And I don't regret my decision at all, because when it comes to brokers that where we come from, if you're a trader and you haven't experienced a broker, what can you say? What term can we give it?
A shady broker.
So I don't regret my decision. You guys are growing, and I'm happy to be on board with this growth.
And did it make you feel more comfortable that as a woman in the industry, dealing with another woman, who is also making major moves and major progress? Because like I said, and I think so, the name Veracity, it means transparency and truthfulness. And also, I think that's what Boss Lady stands for, because you mentioned that you always want to be transparent with your clients. So it's almost like the two mission statements were aligned. And when you guys came together, you're like, hold on, we both are kind of driving towards the same thing.
That's true. Right? That's true.
No, I think it's always great to see women, especially in financial markets, because I don't like to admit this, but statistically, and I've mentioned this before, women are actually better traders than men.
We are. We're not emotional.
I think you're good at wearing multiple hats.
True.
Right. And I think in wearing those multiple hats, you guys have a lot of patience. And patience is quite key in the market, because you know, if you don't have patience, the opposite of that is that you're going to trade very emotionally. So talk to me about how you dealt, because I think we all went that. How do you deal with trading with emotions? Because I think we all went to the phase where
I was so emotional when I started. You know, I know the feeling. The trades are not going your direction. I'm holding. It will come back. I know that feeling. Next thing, you go to your screen, it's 0-0.
Oh wow.
You've blown your account. I don't know how many accounts I've blown. Like,
we've all been
just too hectic. But when you trade on a daily basis, a full-time trader, you get to now mute. Mimi, you've got a stop loss, you've got to take profit. Put those two and continue with your day. It has to hit one.
It's going to go one way or the other.
One way or the other. And then
And don't you think it's so liberating where the market can only do two things?
Either hit the stop loss
or hit your take profit.
But
it's so liberating when you actually come to that realization. I was like, you know, no matter what happens, Firstly, because I've got a stop loss, I'm not going to blow my account.
True.
And if it makes it, it's almost like you're like, if it is stop loss, you don't care. If it is take profit, you also don't care.
Hey, that's true. You get to that point.
And why is it that a lot of people don't talk about risk management?
That's the thing. I'm always transparent with risk management. I'll be like 0.01%, even on Telegram, all my social space. 0.01% of your capital. Guys, if you've got 10,000, trade with 10 rands or 0.10 or 0.01, open 5 positions. Why you have 10,000, you want to trade with one lot size? Whoa.
Yeah.
You see? I blame those social space NAS guys.
It's the NASDAQ guys' fault.
The NASDAQ guys are really going to take the youth industry into it. No, seriously, because now, when you get into Forex and see them, you're like, no, I'm going to risk like them.
Yeah.
You don't bear in mind that they have a bigger account.
Yeah.
You've got 10,000 and you want to open a NAS with 20 positions.
Yeah.
When your account blows, no, Forex is a scam.
Yeah.
But we have to be transparent about risk management.
Yeah.
Whatever you have, you go on 0.01%. If it hits take profit, good for you. If it hits stop loss, still good for you because you have capital to restart tomorrow.
100%.
Yes.
100%.
It comes to a point whereby if I'm, this week was very hectic.
Yeah, no.
This week was very hectic.
Yeah,
I had a GBP/USD on buy, Euro USD on buy. I had USD CAD sell.
I think we were all buying Euro USD this week, and it just didn't work out.
Yo.
Yeah.
All of them, they hit stop loss. I'm like, now this is bad. So when that happens, I mute. I don't trade again with emotions, trying to find new pays. No, I mute. I lock my phone, and I take a bath. Tomorrow is a new day.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
No, going back to that. So I only trade a few pairs. I trade 3 pairs, and it's based on the euro.
Yeah.
So Euro USD, that pair alone this week, I'm down 3%.
You can imagine.
But I'm like, it's 3%. It's 3%. Right.
It's not 90%.
Yeah,
it's not
3%.
80%.
So what?
Yeah.
I'll pick up next week.
Yeah.
Right. But you raise a very important point in regards to social media, because there's a lot of almost peacocking on social media where someone like, yes, okay, I've made X amount of money.
Yeah.
But they never show you account sizes,
True.
how much they were risking, whatever the case is. And you almost have to kind of take social media with a pinch of salt.
That's true.
And say, yes, it's possible to make money, but is this person genuinely making money? Because there's a lot of demo accounts.
Or they're making money with signals, or they're making money with account management. So that's what I'm saying. Through this experience, you get to find those people and you get to say, okay, no, this one I can see.
Yeah.
This one is making money. This one is not making money. This one. So it's all about that. But if you running a signal, let me say a mentorship, you've got 1,000 followers or 1,000 subscribers, already you're a millionaire. You understand? So some guys in Forex, they make money with signals. Some guys make it with their real accounts.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
But I don't understand a person who open 10.00 on a NASDAQ. Like, guys, no, man. You must be very careful. Our youth is very distracted with this because now they're like, he made what, 2 million?
Yeah.
Now I want to join.
Yeah. And a lot of the youth now, we focus on, well, I can't say I'm youth anymore. Unfortunately, I'm past that age. But there's almost a focus on the lifestyle of trading.
True.
And not the actual skill of trading.
I've got a testimony.
Yeah.
When I started, I posted work. If you can get into my Instagram going down, I posted work, charts, risk management, the MT4, work, analysis. This week we're going to be focusing on this. I know my client database was very small.
Really?
I know, like, what's happening.
Yeah.
I started posting myself, my car, the house.
Yeah.
The response was like, people are like, I'm like, okay, now, are these people following me because of my work?
Yeah.
Or because of what I drive or where I stay?
Yeah.
or my sunglasses or Louis Vuitton bag. What is it? But hey, in this industry, Aishem, we are too focused on the lifestyle. That's what I saw. Because I got like a massive response after that, you know. So I try to balance now, work, little bit of private work, but I want you to follow me because I'm an analyst. I'm not an ambassador for Gucci.
Yeah.
So, but I had to just cut down on work. Like, okay, Mimi, work. Give them a little bit of your lifestyle because now they're excited. They want to see how Boss Lady lives. Where does she live? What does she drive? What is she doing when she's with her friends? You know, which restaurant is she going? Which lodge is she going to? So, yeah.
Okay. So, once you learn the skill,
the
lifestyle comes, right?
True.
So, if you want the lifestyle of I want to trade when I want to trade, where I want to trade, that will come. But you need to actually learn how to trade.
Yeah, you need to develop a skill. And I mean, you know, in this industry, most people, that's the lazy part. They don't want to develop. They don't want to learn. They don't want to, you know, spend time on like, you know, analyzing the market. But for me, that's an advantage because that's where my job gets in.
Yeah.
So you will pay me for that. You know, you will pay me for analyzing the market for you, and then you will follow my analysis. So if I hit stop loss, if I hit take profit, then we win. If I hit stop loss, then you must accept the loss. And I will teach you, obviously, when it comes to money management. If you've got this specific capital, then you need to trade on this lot size. You know, it's up to you. Your emotions, everything, it's still up to you. Your discipline is still up to you. You understand? So I get students, I call them my babies. I get students who can see the strategy through my analysis. I love those because now you can see, okay, Boss Lady likes entering when it's like this, when the candles are like this, you know? So then I give them more information. Hopefully next year we'll start with training, you know, once the COVID has settled down. I'm excited because I really need to share my strategy with my beautiful clients.
And don't you think, have you gotten to a point where you'll say, okay, guys, we're looking at this, and your students who you've taught now say, hold on, Boss Lady, but what about this
one?
They like doing that. It's almost like they're giving you signals now and say, hold on, Boss Lady, but there's another opportunity here.
I got a message yesterday, and he's like, no, man, why are you buying Euro and GPB? You know, like it's too overloaded. I'm like, aye, we are buying. And he's like, no, I'm selling.
And look what happened.
Right. But it was too overloaded yesterday,
It is a very strange week because I think it's like everyone saw the same thing in the market.
Yeah, and I think they saw that. You know how the markets can be.
And liquidity just said, no, we're not buying, we're selling.
Oh, it was just so disappointing. But we were expecting the same results. We were expecting a buy.
And it's crazy how we can only make an analysis. And based on what we know in our strategy and say, look, I've done my analysis and I'm putting in the trade. No one can control what the market does. The market does what the market wants to do. Right?
You can't. You know, it's something that I would love to give to, especially if you want to learn. If you're hungry to learn, you know, you must just go out there and find that skill. Once you have developed a skill, you're going to change that. Whatever you've learned from your mentor, you're going to change it and you're going to create your own skill, something that you're going to be comfortable with, you know. And once you start being comfortable with it, then you're going to start making money. And then when you start making money, it will just show.
So it's almost like because a lot of people look for this holy grail. I started there where I was like, I'm looking for that one strategy. Like
only one.
One strategy which no one else knows, and it's like the holy grail. And after that, I'm gonna, you know, I'm gonna make $1 billion rand every single week, right?
We all started like that,
right? But the truth is, you almost need to kind of take the information you've given it, and you need to almost personalize it, and say, okay, well, I hear what you're saying, but how does this work for me? Because you might say, guys, we want to trade on the 1 hour chart, and some might say, guys, I've got a job. I can't look at the chart every hour. Maybe I can do it on the 4 hour chart. Or the daily chart, or the whatever works for them, right? So you almost need to kind of make the strategy your own.
True. You have to. Because when I started, you know, as much information I got from my mentor, I had to come back and say, Mimi, what will work for you? You know, using this strategy. And then, yes, I started to just grab there and there. Today, I'm using his and mine combined. what's comfortable for me, because I don't like trading at night. So
Yeah.
I start trading exactly 9:00
Okay.
in the morning. By 3:00, I'm out because it's very exhausting.
Yeah.
It's very, very exhausting. But, for me, it works from 9 to 3. I'm not going to be that trader whereby I don't sleep at night.
Asian session. So you don't look at the Asian session completely?
I don't. I love my beauty sleep.
Okay. and the London session, right, has the most liquidity.
That's true.
Yes, some people, and not that other sessions don't have liquidity, but the London session probably has the most liquidity.
But hence I'm saying, you get to outgrow that emotion whereby you can't sleep. It's so exhausting. When I started, I didn't sleep. My eyes were all no, we're buying, selling. When you lose, you want to enter another trade. It's so draining. So when it comes to with years of experience, you get to say, no, I'm muting. I'm going to trade from 9. If there's no opportunity, don't trade.
Yeah.
Then I was like, wow, I'm a mature trader now.
Because
I've reached that stage.
and you're right. There's a maturity which comes with saying, I don't need to be in the market all the time.
In and out.
Yeah. Sometimes the less you do, the more money you actually make. Right.
True.
Because
that's true.
I think I went through a phase where every single minute I wanted to be in something.
Yeah.
Even when there's no opportunity, I still want to be trading.
You can see the markets are slow, but you want to trade.
But it's almost like when you take a step back and say, if there's nothing in the market, there's nothing in the market.
Then you have matured.
Yeah.
I always say I'm a mature trader, because when you reach that level, you are. So now I've been working on a strategy for 2 years. I haven't introduced it yet.
Okay.
So maybe next year I will introduce it. You trade once a day.
Wow, okay.
That specific time. I've always traded on that specific time. For 2 years.
Okay.
And it's working. So I take time before I introduce something to my clients. So we'll see.
So when the strategy comes out, obviously, Boss Lady Network, those are the first clients who are going to get the benefit of that.
Yes, they're going to benefit from that. It's going to be a very nice strategy for matured traders.
Okay.
Because now you know how when you go, those students, they want to pop in, pop out. USD 30, Nasdaq, volatile. I don't do that. I'm strictly on currencies, and if I add an indices, is gold. Yeah.
Okay. So what are your currency pairs? What do you look for in currency pairs? Like, what if there was no other currency pairs in life? You can only trade one pair. What's the one pair?
My favorite, and I think they know it. It's Euro USD.
Oh, okay.
It's very easy to analyze.
It's super easy. And that's why
it's very easy to analyze, hence I'm saying sometimes the way, like I spoke to you in Women's Day.
Yeah.
You're saying trading is so easy because you just do the exact opposite.
Basically.
But yesterday we didn't do because
yesterday we were with the crowd. Right?
We were with the crowd. So you go where the crowd is moving and you're like, okay, are they buying? You're like, okay, let me stop.
Yeah.
Yeah. So with this new strategy that I'm busy with, Euro USD is going to take the upper end. Yeah. So it's my favorite. Yeah.
And it's almost amazing how when you focus on one thing,
that's true,
you get to know it very well.
True.
Like, so yesterday I saw there was quite an aggressive spike.
No
news, unprovoked. And I was like, there's a lot of liquidity where that spike was.
Yeah.
But because I've seen it happen over and over again, you almost kind of know the characteristics of a pair.
True.
Right?
That's true.
So what would you say to someone who's like, okay, why would I trade one pair when there's 30 pairs and there's Nasdaq and there's gold and there's oil and whatnot? What would you say to that person's like, no, man, I'm limiting myself by trading one pair?
Not really, because it's how you position your trades.
Yeah.
With that I can take a risk with. I can open 5 trades. I can open 6 positions. By opening 6 positions with one trade, you make more. As you said, you make more money than me having to jump in and out every hour, So that strategy for me, that specific time we're trading, we give it 1 hour. After 1 hour, if it hits take profit, it hits. If it hits stop loss, it hits. Then we're done for the day.
Okay. Did you ever try trading with robots and EAs and things like that?
No.
So you strictly trade manually?
I trade manually, but now there's someone that's introduced me to robots. But hence I said, when you're a trader, you need to have that, that spirit of trying new things. Maybe if it's good, I will try it. But no, I haven't tried robots.
Yeah. It's
I don't know. What do you think about them?
So that's where I started.
Yeah.
And because I had a background in technology, I was like, yeah, well, this is where the world is going.
Yeah.
Right. Unfortunately, it didn't work for me because a lot of, like manual strategies, a lot of the stuff doesn't actually work. There's very few things which actually work. And the things which work are actually very simple. True. Like when I started out, I think everyone who's been on here, I've told them that I used to be a rainbow trader. So I used to have moving average there, and I was like, okay, moving average is not working. So I put the RSI and then the MACD. And then I had so many indicators. I had 15 indicators on my chart. Yeah. To the point I couldn't even see the price.
Really?
Yeah. So I got to a point I was like, I don't trade with any indicators. I trade just with price action and what I see. And it's almost like the simpler I made it, I was actually outperforming some of these robots. Yeah. So it's like, why would I trade with a robot when I can do the same thing? Yeah. And not have to pay for it. Right. So I'm a manual trader. I prefer manual trading. It works for me. Yeah. And, a lot of people want to trade EAs. And there's nothing against EAs. It's just you need to do what works for you.
That's true. Right. I think you become comfortable with that.
Yeah. Yeah.
For me, I like to be in control when it comes to everything.
Yeah.
So I don't think I'll be able to sleep knowing that a robot is doing everything for me. But because we're moving with time, maybe.
Yeah. No, it's interesting where technology is going because
it's going very far.
You need to almost make a big investment in technology if you want to automate it. But at the same time, manual trading works.
Yeah, it does. For me, it does. The simpler, the better.
Yeah.
Manual trading works when you don't attach yourself to emotions, when you don't attach yourself to greed. Because we haven't spoken about greed also. There's a lot of traders who are very greedy. There's a lot of things that you have to set your mind up, mentally before you can actually go into a trading, like trading stock or whatever. You understand? You have to set your mind up because there's greed. You want to make more money. There's emotions. There's that voice. You're gonna be a millionaire. Do this, and you have to actually balance yourself. It's very tough. Yeah, it's very tough, But through experience, you get to say, I've seen it all. It's time for me to rest and just enjoy. Yeah,
and it's crazy. Trading almost you can be a very tough person mentally. But trading will break you down.
I know. I know a few. I know a few.
So it's almost like trading brings out the real person in you. And in actual fact, you become a better person.
True.
Right? So it's almost like you're trading against yourself more than you're trading against the market.
True. I get messages when we start losing. Boss lady, I've lost money. Boss lady, why the trading is going to make, guys, you're too emotional. You need to just balance yourself because now when you're attaching emotions, you're going to be so stressed out.
Yeah, that's true.
A lot of people sink into depression, obviously, with this industry because they fail to control their emotions, So if you've got your emotions together, you've believe me, whatever strategy comes your way, you will make it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's very interesting. Yeah. No, I like the fact that there's a lot of focus on emotions and not having emotions in trading because I think I went grayer faster because every single pip was just going up and down. I was watching.
So you used to look the whole day.
It got to a point where it's almost I couldn't do anything else but just look at my chart. Every single pip up, every single pip down.
Yeah, but that's depressing though.
Yeah, and it got to a point I wasn't sleeping, right? Wow. And like I said, I got to a point where I was like, it's going to do one or two things.
Yeah, it has
my stop loss is going to take profit.
Yeah, so sleep.
Right. There's a quote I saw online.
Yeah.
And the quote said, the best traders in the world are the guys who are not trading for money, who've got money already. Right. So when you are not actually trading for money and you're just trading because, that's what you do, but you've already got the money. Yeah. It almost kind of takes the pressure off.
True.
But what did you say to the people who were like, okay, well, I've got my rent money and my car installments and, I've got this 10 grand.
Don't.
I've heard horror stories where someone's parents left them an inheritance. And
Took it all.
Yeah, they took all that money and they put it into trading.
Wow.
And within a few hours,
Wow.
right,
Wow.
it was gone. I think it was about 100,000. And they were trading 10 lots.
Oh my God.
So
That's too heavy.
Yeah. So what did you say to a person who says like, okay, I don't have a lot of money. What do I do?
First rule, do not put in money you cannot afford to lose.
Yeah.
That's the first transparency in this industry. And I think if we keep that, people will have more understanding, you know. Do not put in money you cannot afford to lose, because we don't know the markets. Hence, when it comes to account management, I can't say you're going to make this, because we can't also predict on past results for future tradings. You understand? Mina, I'm on 150% risk ratio because of the experience. But I will never put in money rent. I will never put in money that I know I'm going to need. Yeah. I always put in money I knew it's either I make it or I lose it. And if I lose it, I gather another money. That's how it works, you know. Yeah. But you come to a point whereby you need to actually develop a skill. You need to follow good signal companies, whereby you need to follow good money management. You need to follow risk ratio. It's the rules. Each and every business, each and every industry has its own rules. Follow the rules, then you'll see growth.
Yeah, that's true. And don't you think actually everyone wants to be a full-time trader? That's always the dream, right?
That's true.
But how realistic is it for you to say, okay, I'm going to be a full-time trader. I've got 10,000 rand as a startup capital. And by end of next month, I'm going to be telling my boss, I'm out of here.
I'm out of here.
I'm out of here. Have a nice life.
I always say, give it 6 months.
Yeah.
I always tell my clients that give it 6 months. Let's see where 10,000 will take you in 6 months, you know? And if you have more, obviously put it in. Let's see how it goes. But don't just rush and say, I'm leaving, you know, without a plan. Yeah. Because when it comes to this industry, really, as much as we try to budget, but you can't, you know, you have to just grow that. It has to be in you. That's why it becomes easy for us. When we lose money, we're able to move forward. And, you know, when I'm talking like this, some people get frustrated because they can't relate to what I'm saying. It will take that mindset of saying, I've accepted the terms and conditions of Forex.
Yes, true.
And I've embraced the terms and conditions of Forex. And I'm following 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
They said to me, if you follow 1, 2, and 3, you will succeed.
Yeah.
And I'm doing exactly that. And I'm succeeding. You understand? I can lose 100,000 today. I know in 2 weeks' time I will regain it.
Yeah.
You know, because we have bad weeks, we have good weeks, we have bad weeks. You can't expect to have good weeks all week, year round. Yeah. Not in this industry. No, so if you have that kind of mindset, run away. This is not for you.
And you're playing the long game, right?
True.
It's not. When you look at your long-term gains, you're like, yes, I had a bad week. I might even have 2 bad weeks, right? But in the bigger scheme of things, you're like, it was a bump in the road, but you know, we continue moving upwards.
Yes.
Right. So I think people look at it in a very short-term perspective.
That's true. And we need to apply financial, you know, mindset, financial, what do you call it? Literacy. Yeah. Or is it financial literacy?
Yeah.
You know, big banks, they give you 10% after 12 months.
Yes.
Then they say wait 36 days. You wait. You know, here we're saying you can make 10% every month, and you have to wait 2 days for withdrawal. You still complain.
Yeah, 100%. Right.
So, you know, humans, at the end of the day, you can't actually predict what's happening in their mindset. 10% in a month. You're a good trader. If you're consistent, you're a brilliant trader.
And do you set goals for your trading? So do you say every day I want to make X amount, every month I want to make X amount? Okay.
Yes. If you make 1,000 rand or you make 2,000 rand, it's good enough. Finish. We relax.
Okay. But what if there's more than 1,000 rand in the market, or I can make more? So what do? If your goal is 1,000 rand,
I look at obviously the risk.
Yeah.
You know, if this trade is worth us losing that 1,000 rand that we've made, you know. So I look first, but I always say, set a target for yourself. If it's 10,000 a day and you've reached 10,000, it's fine. If you've reached 1,000 rand, it's fine. You know, I mean, I always say, if I've reached this, they know I just log off and I'm done. And when I log off everything. Even my clients, I'll see them tomorrow.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So it's the kind of discipline that you have to actually put into this industry, because I've been there. I've been a hardcore trader. I've been looking at my screens. It just leaded me to depression, and I could feel that I'm being depressed. And my mom used to tell me, "Yes, the Forex is bulale." And I'm like, "Oh my word!" She sees what I'm seeing.
Yeah.
Because now the stress is just too much. I don't want you guys to go through that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've been through that. You don't have to go through that. You know, we're trying to make things easy for everyone to actually come into the industry and get to enjoy it.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and when we teach about emotions, you know, sometimes it's like that because of the experience. I don't have time to be stuck on a loss. I have time to analyze so that we can get that money back. That's the mindset that I have. And I know it's different, but that's how every trader should think. You know, we got a loss. You don't have to think. And some people, they dream of losses now. You know, when you're sleeping, you see Euro USD on red.
Yeah, yeah.
When that happens, you need
it's
to...
almost like they normalize losses, right?
You understand? So embrace a loss, you know, move forward. You know, if you're feeling too emotional, start again tomorrow.
And I like what you said, that, you know, you don't get stuck on your losses, because as much as we can say, I've got a goal for 1,000 Rand a day.
Yeah.
You can also have a goal and say, actually, if I lose 1,000 Rand a day as well,
That's true.
I also need to be like, okay, well,
That's
maybe
true.
I'm done for today.
Yes.
And people almost have a cycle where they're like, okay, I didn't make 1,000 Rand, I lost 1,000 Rand.
Yeah.
Now I need to almost revenge and get that money back. What ends up happening? You
That's
go from
true.
losing 1,000 Rand to losing 3,000 Rand a
That's
day.
true.
Right.
You know,
So
that's the new strategy for next year. Hence, I'm saying that strategy we're going to set it up. You either lose 1,000 or you gain 1,000.
Yeah.
You put a top profit on 1,000, you put a stop loss on 1,000. If it hits, we move forward. You start again tomorrow.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. Mimi, this has been very insightful.
Thank you
So
very much.
as Women's Day, or as Women's Month, what is your message to the young girl watching this and saying, wow, I'm seeing a boss lady do it,
Yeah.
and I want to be a boss lady one day? What would be your advice to that young girl who's watching this and she aspires to be doing what you are doing?
Oh my word. You know, the beauty of it all is just following who you are.
Yeah.
You know, it took time for me to accept who I am. And I tried to dim my light because I wanted to accommodate other people.
Yeah. Yeah.
They don't want to make one feel uncomfortable, you know, even though I had that thing in me. So when you've actually started accepting yourself for who you are, what you are, start embracing who you are and enjoy yourself. And don't let anything stop you. When you've put something in your mind, just put 200% of effort. You know, when you fail, stand up. You know, for me, failing is that thing of saying, okay, fine, I need to move forward again. I'm not going to sit here. Clearly, there's something bigger for me. So, young people out there, just follow your heart and work hard and embrace your gifts. I always say to them, embrace your gifts. Each and every young person, they know their gifts. They know what inspires them. They know what tickles them. You know, sometimes they limit themselves because of who they are, where they come from, their background. You know, I'm not coming from a rich background. I'm coming from a normal family, but I always had that family support. You know, that's one thing that I'm blessed with. And that family support has just put that thing in me. Go out there, get it. Through your failures, stand up, get it.
Yeah.
Through everything, through your losses in Forex. It's a very exciting industry. It's a very emotional industry.
Yeah.
You will just find out with emotions and all that. But go out there, stand up, and get what you want.
That is beautiful.
Yeah.
What a perfect way to end this show. Mimi, this has been great.
Thank you very much.
This has been great. Thank you for coming on. Thank you for being such a great guest. So if people want to get hold of you, they want to find you, where can they get hold of you and find you?
Okay. Facebook, my personal Facebook is Mimi Mahlangu. Facebook, Boss Lady in Forex.
Okay.
Boss Lady in Forex. Then Instagram, Boss Lady Network. And then Telegram, Boss Lady Network. So when you say Boss Lady,
I must just look for you.
Yeah, you'll just find my pretty face there.
Okay, great.
Yes.
No, thank you, Mimi. This has been great.
Thank you very much.
No, thank you, Mimi. Thanks for watching the Veracity Markets Podcast. If you are new here, don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you are a returning viewer, thanks for coming back and welcome back. And we will catch you in the next one.